Yes.
Okay, you have the first volume of Guilty Pleasures, the graphic novel. Do you know how that's going to go yet? Are you going to continue with that? Or have you already got that going? Because I would love to have that.
Okay. I'll take the comic questions. We are looking at colors for issue 7 and pencils for issue 8. Currently. They're waiting for our critique to get back to them tomorrow. So yes, it is moving forward under the Marvel umbrella, and I believe at the end of this month, the second issue of The First Death, which will complete that story arc, will be out with what I think is a really, really cool variant cover with Anita Blake versus the Marvel Zombies. So, I mean, if you haven't seen it, check out the MySpace page, the website. It's on the blog. I've pimped that picture out quite a bit. So,
I don't know. I thought it was really cool because I don't know about you, but I grew up watching Spider-Man on Saturday morning cartoons, and I'm going, look, that's mine, and they're Spidey. All right, a zombie, icky Spidey, but still, it's Spidey. I thought it was cool. Okay, so yes, we are continuing on, and as I put up in the blog, both Laughing Corpse and Search the Dam are under contract with Marvel. So, but at a book a month, it's going to take a while to get there. So, there you go. Okay, other questions? Yes.
How long do you think it took you from conception to completion to do Guilty Pleasures, which was the first Anita book?
Guilty Pleasures took almost 2 years. Not quite 2 years, because Night Seer took 2 years, and I know Guilty Pleasures was shorter than that. So, yeah. No, you've had a question? Somebody else who hasn't had a question? Otherwise, you'll get 2. Wait, no, there. Yes.
Are we going to have to wait a full year before the next Mary book comes out?
Are you going to have to wait a full year? Oh! She's finished it. Well, I didn't... What?
how many have finished?
How many have finished?
I got an hour ago.
God. I do not know at this point. I know that what my publisher is hoping is that it will be next October to December, somewhere in there, will be another Mary book. I don't know yet. I think the next Anita book will be June of next year. So you already get the book. I don't know. It would be lovely for me to be able to do 2 books a year, and that would be great. But in all honesty, if the books are both long, it's beginning to be kind of an arduous schedule. And, I have a daughter and husband and a life. I try. So I don't know. It'd be lovely. I will try, but I cannot promise. How's that?
I was just curious as to maybe the estimated waiting period.
The estimated waiting period. I can't answer. Okay. Other in way in the back of the pink.
Do you write your books? You write one and then finish it, or do you write them at the same time? You go back and forth between Mary and Anita.
I finish up a book before I go on. The exception is when I've got one finished and edits. I will work on the first draft of one in the morning and edits in the afternoon because they cross so badly at this point that there's almost no way to do it. The comic also is afternoon work, depending on what else I've got going, and any other projects. Occasionally I do set my butt down and write something that's not under contract. God knows when I'll have time to finish anything. Okay. Yes. What about Nathaniel? I'm sorry. Nathaniel's in this book, and he's made progress.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Nathaniel, no, I can't. It would be oversharing. Especially since the book's not coming out till June, it's like cruel oversharing. Okay, 2 more questions, and then we need to actually... What? Did everybody get a ticket? No, of course they didn't. I swear we're going to stop doing the door prizes because nobody ever gets tickets. I mean, some people get tickets, but not everybody gets tickets. Okay, while we're waiting, gentlemen, okay, you get 2 questions then. All right, there you go.
We ever hope to see because he was talking about Marvel Zombies, a Anita Marvel Zombie tie-in.
Needles, I don't think so. I don't think so because I think that would be too much of a legal issue because I'm the IP holder for Anita and I'm not of anything else that's Marvel's. So I don't know how that would. The Inner Comic Geek, I understand. It would be so cool. A Halloween issue with somebody, but the trouble is, Spidey has a hard enough life, and I really don't know who I would want to play with. They would let me at this point, but I don't know who I would want to play with. And I tend to come into anything, and it would have to be a dream sequence because I would screw up their universe. That's just the way I am. I can't resist it. Okay. Other questions while are we handing out tickets? Okay. Other questions while we're handing out tickets? Yes.
I was just wondering what was the delay on the comic because I was waiting and waiting and waiting.
What was the delay on the comic? Well, you okay?
Like I said, I'll take the comic questions. Which delay? The initial delay before the first issue came out, or the delay now? Which one do you want the answer to? Okay, the initial delay before the first issue came out was basically DeBell Brothers and Marvel. There was a delay in getting their stuff together so that they were working in concert. That was the delay for issue 1. The delay for issue 6 after issue 6 has been because of Marvel and DeBell Brothers getting their stuff apart and getting things moving along that way. Alright. What you need?
Okay. Because I was wondering if it was, since you changed artists, if that was part of
Well, that's a little bit of a problem, but it was the big part of the delay was figuring out how things were going to shake out between the way things were separating. So everything got put on hold until something was finalized.
Bear in mind, we had to change not just artists, but editors, colorists. The only person we got to keep, assistant editor, we had to do an entire staff change when we switched. So it wasn't just our artist. That's just the most front person that you see. We had to change staff. The only person we got to keep was Jess Ruffner Booth, Brett's wife, but a person in her own right, of course. I shouldn't say, because I hate that. Don't you hate that? Being introduced to someone's wife or husband when it's your job. Anyway, we got to keep Jess, and I was so happy we got to keep Jess. She's doing the script still, the adaptation. But everybody else changed. So think about it. Think about your job. Think about changing everybody but 3 people on your entire staff. How long would it take you to be up and running? Okay. 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 You're waving. You're bouncing in the back.